Hey peeps, my name is Aisha and welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let's get to the video. Today I'm going to give you guys my thoughts and opinions about Arcanum Season 2. Arcanum is the 18th book released on Romance Club. This book was released on July 4th, 2021, as 33 episodes divided between 3 seasons, and was completed on November 10th, 2022. The author of this book is Alisa C, also known as Alice, who also wrote Shadows of Saintfour, Heaven Secrets 2, and is currently writing And the Haze Will Take Us. Now, if you haven't seen my video on Arcanum Season 1, I suggest you check it out. But if you don't, let me just, give you the scoop. Also, there will be spoilers. We follow Selena, who is a capital B. And basically, she just makes people lives a living hell. She is one day cursed, and basically she is put in these different worlds, and she has a certain goal. There's a certain goal that she needs to do in order to get out of that world and go to the next one so she could go back to the real world. It's kind of like, I would say it's kind of like it's kind of like Christmas Carol. You know how you have Scrooge, who is just a horrible person, and then the past, present, and future visit him to try to get him to straighten out. It's like, this is what this story is like. So in season 1, it gave me Sherlock Holmes type of vibes. Season 2, however, also spoilers, but season 2, basically, it gives you dark fantasy, I want to say, because you play as a dryad. Instead of you going by the name Selena, you go by Lilith. And you go by Lilith because the tarot reader, he says, your name, Selena, you don't deserve to have that name. You need a name that suits you, which is Lilith. And basically, Selena, aka Lilith, in this world, in season 2, she is a dryad. Well, I'm gonna say she an elf. She's basically an elf, but they go by dryad in this one. But as a dryad, there's like 3 species. You have humans, dryads, and savages. Now, the humans and the dryads, they don't see eye to eye with each other, and there's been war between them. There's also been a beef with the savages, even though the savages keep to themselves. They don't really there's no beef with the savages. They keep to themselves. They only interact with themselves. They don't have no problem with the humans or the dryads unless the humans or the dryads bring the problem to the savages. But yeah, the humans and the dryads, they basically have beef. And Selena is the new queen. the old queen, Margaret, she didn't have any daughters. She only has a son. However, the king, she found out the king had an affair with a woman, with one of the dryads, and find out that he has a daughter, and Lilith is that daughter. And so now she is to become the queen of the valley. And the main reason why she used to become queen is because Margaret is dying, and they go by a matriarchal system. So a woman needs to lead, and she has to be of royalty. However, since Margaret doesn't have any daughters, the king, his name is Vince, he has a daughter, Lilith. So now she's thrust into this role. She was a bar maiden, but now she is the queen. And of course, the king of Grove, where all the other humans are at, she finds out that the king of Grove is none other than her ex from the real world, Damon. So Damon is the king of Grove, and basically Lilith, aka Selena, her goal is to make peace with the humans and the dryads, and also the savages as well, like to be in harmony. And basically there's a whole lot of I don't know why I can't think, but there's a whole lot of secrecy and just a whole bunch of stuff that happens to the point where it seems like the only thing that could happen is war. And I'm gonna be completely honest, because like, as much as I do like season 1, season 2 for me is interesting, but I feel like it's interesting, but it's like, again, I don't know. I guess because I like season 1 and the vibe it gave me, because like I said, season 1 gave me Sherlock Holmes vibes. Season 2 is giving me Game of Thrones in a way. Not Game of Thrones, House of Dragons. Sorry. It's giving me House of Dragons vibe. That's the only fantasy show I could think of that is kind of giving me, but that's what it's giving me. No, it's not. What's that show? It's a show on MTV that came on, that it was an elf show, Chronicles of something. I can't think of the name of it, but that's what it's giving me. It's giving me that show. However, I don't know. I feel like it was a little lacking to me. Like, I don't know. I wasn't really interested in the story. Like, I was more into like the soundtrack, like the music. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the soundtrack to season 2, it was nice. I was more like into like her hair and her outfits than I was the story, because I was like, ooh, the outfits are pretty and gorgeous. It was like, oh, okay, it's so cute. But the story itself, like, I like the story, but I feel like for me personally, I just feel like there was a lot going on in a way. And not only that, but I just feel like in this one, I felt like she had too much help. Because in the first one, she didn't really have any help and stuff. She had to figure things out on her own. Literally, like straight up, she had to figure things out on her own. And like she had to remember things on her own and stuff. There was a whole lot of stuff that she had to do in season 1. In season 2, it feels like she had a lot of help from Prima and Nut and stuff like that. It just, yeah, it felt like she had a lot of help. Cause like in my opinion, and the only reason why I say this because we find out that first of all, the tarot reader, he is basically God in this world. And he created the dryads. And the dryads, they broke. Basically, we find out that the dryads broke into 3 groups. One group remained as dryads, and then the other group, they became savages by eating their young and just, being dark and evil. And then the other dryads, they decided to cut off their ear. Like, they decided to cut off their pointing, like the points of their ear. And so basically we find out that the humans and the savages are actually dryads. We basically find out that everybody's an elf in this. We find out, like, basically, that's what it is. At the end, we find out that the savages are actually elves that decided to become evil and eat their young. We find out that the humans are actually elves that basically cut off like the points of the ear and, decide to basically make technology and things like that. And and then it's like, yay, everything is saved type of vibe, but not really saved, because in this one, Bert gets killed, Rob gets killed, and Liam get killed. I don't know what's going on, but it seemed like, because in season 1, Liam gets killed. And in this season, Liam gets killed again. So I'm thinking like, damn, Liam is always dying and stuff like that, which I just think is hilarious. Because like, I don't know, it's like this one again, and how Liam ends up getting killed is because his nanny, Josephine, because Josephine is his nanny in this world. He see his nanny surrounded by humans and they're going to like kill her, and so he pushes her out the way, tells her to run, and just starts like basically shooting arrows at everyone like he's Katniss Everdeen. And he ends up getting killed by the 4th soldier, because it says he shot 3 soldiers and then the 4th one gets him. Rob and Bert, they end up killing each other. Like, Rob shoots Bert while Bert stabs Rob. But however, Selena doesn't know this. She comes in and she comes in with the savages, because she has to, because again, like, there's a book, the tarot reader, aka Tar, his journal, his diary, and Nut had his diary. So Nut like gives Selena the book and tells Selena to go to the elder savage, um and the elder savage will help her stop the humans and the dryads, help them stop the war, because there's a war going on and things like that. And so that's what happens. And I ain't trying to be funny. I really ain't trying to be funny. But I was like, all of this could have been avoided if Nut would have just gave Selena the book, like, the first time she met Selena. Like, straight up. Straight up. Like, she could, like, if Nut would have just gave her the book as soon as she met her, I'm pretty sure, like, none of this would happen. No one probably would be murdered. All would end well. And I don't know. I guess to find out that everybody is just one group, like everyone is the same. I don't know why, but I still don't see like I don't know. It was very lackluster. Like everything that happened leading up to like the end, it just seemed lame. Like finding out that Vince, like I feel like the only thing that I like was some of the twists. Um, when I yeah, I feel like that's the only thing I like is some of the twists. Like finding out that Vince is actually human with elf ears, because and it's and that's even weird, because again it's like, so like again, you see how weird it sounds, because mind you, he's human with elf ears. However, all of them are elves. Every last one of them. The humans are elves. the savages are elves. And it's like, you see how like, so I don't. So I take that back. I didn't like the twists, because I thought the twists, because now when I think about it, the twists just seem weird to me. The twists just seem weird to me. So the elves were just fighting, just keep fighting each other. That's all they did, but just fighting each other. That's it. And stuff. So, I think the things that I did like was the fact that, again, you get flashbacks from Selena's past, especially with Damon, and you find out like why he loved her. And the reason why he loved her is because it seemed like she was losing herself in him, and he didn't like that. Excuse me. And he didn't like that. For example, there was I want to say a Europe trip that she always wanted to go to. And Damon was like, oh, he's so excited, because she told him that like she was offered a Europe trip. And he was excited for her, and then she was like, she refused the trip. And he was like, wait a minute, why? This was your dream. Why did you do that? Why did you refuse? And she said, well, because I'm gonna be away from you. I ain't want to be away from you. I want to be like with you always. And he's like, no, this is your dream. You wanted to go to Europe. This was your chance to take it, and you didn't take it. What? Why? And she was like, hey, I said what I said. I'm happy here with you. End of discussion. And he basically just saw that like she was just losing herself in him. And so he thought the only way to stop this was to break up with her. So that's what he did. He broke up with her and just left her. And I'm not gonna lie, like, and then you also see another flashback of Selena. Basically, she's like the boss, and she's ordering her assistant around, and she doesn't notice Damon, but Damon sees her, and he's like, wow, she changed, and he doesn't know if it was for better or for the worse and stuff like that, because she's different and stuff. I like those flashbacks, and not only that, but flashbacks that deal with the other characters as well, especially Liam. Like Liam's flashback, like his father, just like stuff that stuff like pertaining to his father in the real world. I thought that was interesting too, because I was like curious to know, like, um, I was curious to know like what was they gonna show with Liam, Bert, Rob. They already show Mary in season 1 and stuff, but like season 2, she doesn't get any flashbacks. Um, so yeah, I like the flashbacks, and especially the one where it seemed like Selena actually, apologize and acknowledge her parents' death and stuff. Because in the real world, you see how, like, she was just, it just seemed like she was just so, like, I don't know, it seemed like she was just so mean, like, as a kid, and she was like just so angry. Don't know why she was angry, but you see that she was angry and stuff, and like she ran away from her mom, and her mom, went back in the house, and then the house just explodes and killing like Selena's parents and stuff, and Selena felt like, I don't know, she just felt like it was her fault and things like that, and she was like apologizing to her parents and things like that. So I thought that was I thought that was pretty, nice, like bittersweet in a way. Also, you also find out that Vince, he is a work. He's a piece of work, because you find out that Vince is a human with elf ears. Again, it's a weird concept. This is before like Selena finds out that like the like everyone's a dryad and stuff like that. And so he says he was born a human with elf ears, and a noble elf woman takes him in and basically, presents him as her son and things like that. And then when he gets with Margaret, he still is hateful. Like, he still hates the Dryads. And so, like, even though he marries Margaret, which I think is crazy, he marries Margaret. She's the queen, white, and they have their daughters. I want to say Spess and stuff like that. they have their daughter Spess, and basically he just watches her drown, like, because he takes her to the river to just, to just be nostalgic. I don't know why. And, of course, Speed, what's her name? Spess? Yeah, Spess ends up, like, she's like, Daddy, look, like, she's being a adorable kid. You feel me? She's being an adorable kid. And then all of a sudden, she ends up, like, somehow getting into the river, and she's calling for her daddy to help her. And homie just sits there and just stares at her while she drowns. And it's like, it's very shocking. It's like, wow. Wow. And at least Spess ends up getting her revenge, because she ends up killing her father and stuff, like, because with the Dryads, they have this thing called the cold night, where ghosts come and visit people, and they either harm people or don't harm people. And Spez end up, killing her dad, especially after he tells Selena, like, all his truth. And again, you would think with that whole situation, and I don't know, it's just like, it seemed like that, and I want to say Vince partnership with Raymond, who is Damon's advisor, and to find out that Raymond is the one that was killing both the Dryads and the humans, to make it look like each other, like, to make it look like both of them were, like, doing something, like, make it look like the humans were killing the Dryads and the Dryads killing the humans. Basically, Raymond wanted a war. He wanted a war where the humans would take everything and then just destroy the Dryads and stuff like that, because he blamed the Dryads for what happened to his mother, sister, and father. So yeah. So, like, with that being said, you would think that, like, I guess you would think that, like, something amazing would happen and stuff like that. Because I was like, when they found out that Raymond was the one that orchestrated this, tell me why Damon over there saying, that doesn't matter, it's too late. What? It's too late. And then the only reason why he stopped is because they realized that they were Dryads as well. That's the only reason why they stopped. And so, again, like I said, season 2 for me, I just, it was a nice story. Like, if I had to rate it, it would be a 3 out of 5. Because I just, I couldn't get in, like, I liked it all the way to the end. Like, the end was just lame to me. Like, when you find out, like, what was really going down, what really happened, and stuff like that, it's like, dang. Like, because at first, in the beginning, it's like 5 out of 5. I was like, okay. Okay, and then when it gets to the end, 3 out of 5, because it's like, what was that? What was that? But let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Did y'all enjoy this? Did y'all enjoy season 2? And if so, also, who did y'all romance? I know I romance Rob. So you know what? I'm still putting it at 3 out of 5. Because I was going to say, because I'm romancing Rob, but Rob got on my nerves too. because as much as I do like Rob was, he got on my nerve. He was like, he was giving me, cause like he also had elf ears, but he was a human. Yeah, again, weird concept. I think that's another reason why I gave this a 3 out of 5, because all of them are from the same species, and it's like, for y'all to say human with elf ears, it's just, I'm telling you, it's 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 ridiculous. It's like, I was like, I'm not gonna lie, this was giving me hope. Season 2, because I was like enjoying season 2 until the end, and at the end it's just like everything just went for me. But yeah, 3 out of 5. I still would recommend people to play this, especially if you do like fantasy and you like the not fairies, I'm about to say fairies, but you like elves and things like that. I definitely think you would fully enjoy this. Me personally, I did enjoy it, but again, I only enjoyed it a little bit because the ending to me just left a taste in my mouth that I just didn't like. But other than that, let me know in the comments below what you guys think, what you like, what you dislike about season 2, and who your love interests are. Like, did you decide to give Damon a chance? Or did you go for Rob, Mary, Bert, or Liam? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you made it this far, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate it. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time,